There is opportunity out there, especially those ones that are working here in Italy. In this video, we're talking about how to use debt by going to bank, collect money to create your own wealth, to become rich. Now, some people are very afraid to use debt. Now, I want to show you many things. The house you are seeing at the background of this video, this very house, I bought an apartment of 20,000 euro from Asta. Possibly, I will also be explaining, possibly in another video, how to buy house in Asta, and also another separate video, how to collect money from bank. Maybe you want to collect just small money, 20,000, 10,000, 15,000, 30,000 for investment. Either investment here in Italy, or you want to make an investment in Africa, especially those that are Nigeria. In Nigeria, there's a way you do it. You can collect money from banks. So how? Let me tell you about it. There's what they call good debt and bad debt. Some people are putting their hands into what is called bad debt. But when you use debt, we're talking about you go and borrow money from bank. That is called debt. You understand? You can use it to create wealth. You can use it to become rich, of which you will not have to pay, suffer to pay, but at the end, people will have to pay it, and then you yourself become wealthy through it, or rich through it, get opportunity through it. Like what I said, the house at the background, I bought an apartment from Asta, 20,000. I went to bank and the bank gave me 20,000 euros. I used it to pay for the house. That was in 2019. Now you calculate it. I put tenant inside. Tenant's paying 500, meaning for the space of 5 years, since 2019 to 2024, that is 5 years, meaning the person has paid almost all the money, 30 something plus 500 every month, meaning the person is the one that paid the house. I only went to bank to collect debt. So you understand, that is what they call good debt. You can use good debt by going to bank, borrow money to do something, invest, and at the end you become prosperous in it. Now there's also what they call bad debt. That's what some people do. Some people can go to bank, collect money, borrow money from bank, collect loan, or Prestito to Finanzamento, 20,000, 30,000. Some people don't even know how to invest, use it to invest. They used to go and buy one thing or the other. Look at it. In the same 2021, look at the car I bought. I bought this car, this very one. I bought it for the same 20,000 euros. Then the 20,000 euro, I went to bank as well. You understand? Then bank also gave me 20,000 euro. That was in 2021. This is called bad debt because I'm the one paying. I'm paying roughly 400 or 500 every month just for the car. It is called bad debt. At the end of it all, the car, the value, I bought it 20,000. In the next 4 years or 5 years, after finishing paying the car, at the end of it all, the car will not even be valued up to 10,000 euro. But the house, I went to bank to go and collect 20,000 euro to buy. At the time I bought this house in 2019, the value then was 70,000. I bought it in 20,000, but the value was 70,000. You understand? Now, from 2019 to now, the value of this apartment is roughly 100,000 in the city of Trecate. In Novara, it's roughly 100,000. 2-room apartment. Value currently, if anyone want to buy it now, is currently 100,000. Meaning for the space of 5 years, I use debt, that is called good debt, to have what is called equity of 100,000. Meaning I have 100,000 in cash within the space of 4 years or 5 years, of which I did not use my money. So I'm not bothered. I was not bothered about how I'm going to pay the house. I only went to bank. I know the logic. I know the system. After winning the house in Asta, the house cost 20,000. So I'm the one that won it. So I paid 20,000. I went to bank. They gave me 20,000. I paid. And at the end, I have to put somebody inside. So the person that is inside will not be the one that will be bothered worrying on how to pay his or her house rent. So the person has to pay every month. They have to give it back to bank. Then, just like that, they give it to me. I give it back to bank. Then, automatically, the house becomes my own. That is what they call good debt. So many people are afraid of going to bank to use the money to make investment. If you are going to bank to collect money to use it for investment, it is good. But if you use it for what is called liability, just like this car is liability. Liability is something that collects money from you. Maybe you go to bank, you collect money to buy it, and if something is collecting money from you, you are paying for it. That's called liability. But if that something is bringing money to you, and at the end of it, you are going to have enough huge interest from it, that is what they call assets. So the first one, the house, is an asset. You understand? Borrow money from bank, buy it with 20,000, and at the end, within the space of 4 or 5 years, the house becomes mine without me paying nothing. It becomes an asset. That's an asset. Now I have an equity, or the house values up to 100,000. Now the thing is this: how do wealthy people do it? How do rich people do it? This is the strategy. You understand? For instance, now that has worth 100,000. If I repeat the same thing, I find 20,000 has 30,000 has, I also go to bank, they give me at the end, I have 10 of it. If I have 10 of it and each has this worth 100,000, meaning automatically 100,000 times 10, that is 1 million. Meaning automatically you have become a millionaire. It is your assets. It is not the cash on hand that makes person a millionaire. It is what you have, the assets you have, the equity, or the what is it called, the worth of your assets. That's what makes you a millionaire or whoever. So if you repeat it like this for 10 times, 20 times, you become a millionaire. You understand? So the assets you have and the money that comes in. We are not even talking about the cash flow. So meaning from now on, after the person has finished paying it, then cash flow starts coming in. That's what I was talking about, cash flow. So for those who want to go into it, opportunity is there, especially if you have what is it called, contract of work here in Italy. Without it, you cannot do anything, especially life contract. So first and foremost, you have to know more about it. I have read a book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. If you have not read that book, you can go and read that book, or maybe you don't have time to read, you can also listen to it on YouTube. It is almost 6 hours or 7 hours talk, audio book, 6 hours or 7 hours. If you have time, plug it on your ear. The Rich Dad and Poor Dad will give you enlightenment. We tell you how you need to live your life, how you need to plan your life financially. For those, I know so many Nigerians will not get time to read, will not get time to listen to all those ones, all those saga will they listen to. So, but if you want to be financially stable, if you want to live a financial free life, you want to invest, you want to do one thing, I recommend go and read Rich Dad and Poor Dad, or go and listen to the audio. That one is very easy. Plug your earphone in your ear, you'll be listening to Rich Dad and Poor Dad. You will get something from there. Investment is number one. You understand? So that is it for people that want to know more about it. Like what I said, go out there on YouTube. There are many videos there. Information videos are there as well. You understand? We're doing a video on how to buy houses in Astat, cheap houses. Doing the video soonest, and also how to borrow money from bank as well. I also be doing the video as well. So this is the reason why some of our dad back home, our papa, our mama, they go bank, go they borrow money. You understand? The only thing that they do, the only thing that they can only do is when something bad happen, when person maybe they want to use money to do burial or something happen. There they'll go they borrow money to they do something. They never borrow money to do investment. That is the reason why many of us struggle to enter Europe, because our dad, our mom, our parents, they not lay all those kind of foundation. There was no investment, nothing they invested in, of which maybe go be one industry or the other, one company or the one firm or the other, because they were afraid. The same thing, many people, it's also in our blood. Many of us are also afraid, even to just borrow. Even some people, banks, even they call them, banks are calling them, come and carry money, come and carry loan. Majority of them are afraid. They don't know what to use it for. Banks are disturbing. They come and carry 10,000, 20,000. You have rights to 20,000, 30,000. Majority of people, they don't have ideas of what to use it for. You start to need to seek for ideas, what you need to invest in, what you can do, because investment is what make you rich. Investment is what make you wealthy. Your salary, the only salary you are receiving, is just to survive. Salary is only to survive. So how come that for years, for over 10 years, 20 years now, you'll be going to Fabrica, wake up in the morning and come back in the evening, only to survive, pay our strength, pay light bill? So we start thinking about it. It's only investment that will bring it. I wish maybe I send this as I not buy, and I was afraid, and maybe I had the fear, say I don't want to go back, go collect the 20,000. From that time, from that 2019 till now, I've always still deal without having an equity or having anything that values 100,000. I foresee dating now, but I did it, I risk it, everything I risk. So imagine you get something like this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At the end of it all, you know how it will be. So that is it for people that are afraid. Take away the fear. Stir up yourself. You understand? Look at it. Prayer not go do everything. You only pray for God to give you idea. When God gives you idea, then you start thinking about what to invest in. That's how God blesses people. That's how God bless Isaac. That's how God bless Solomon. The Bible says Isaac sold. When there was famine, he sold. The soul is talking about is invest. Isaac invested, and at the end, he became prosperous. At the end, he became wealthy. At the end, he became prosperous. That is it. So just waiting that manna will come from heaven. Manna day, manna don't they come. We need to start thinking about what we need to do. For those that their banks are calling to come and carry money to do investment or what on the other, take away fear, risk it, find something that you need to do. Whether real estate like this, looking for apartment that is very cheap, or any other thing. Even in Nigeria, you can even borrow money and use it to do anything back home. You can even use it to do anything back home. So, like what I said, there's difference between an asset assets and also liability. You need to start thinking about asset. Not you get money, you could not buy Gucci. Now some people, they are phone when they use that 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, they don't get investments, they don't get what they bring money. You only rely on one salary, then they buy phone of 3,000, 4,000. When you don't get different mix of income, you can be buying all those ones. So that is it for people who want to do anything about it. That's what they call good debt and bad debt. You can use debt from bank to turn your life around. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.